Okay.
You're good on my end.
Wait, emoji, don't start yet. This one?
That works.
Where is everyone?
Hold on. She said everything's still okay. Oh, fuck.
Is the microphone back on my face?
No.
Why do I see it? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for the hearts.
Fishing.
Hey, fishing.
Did you send a blast out?
Good, how are you? Thank you for joining. Yo. Okay.
Let's get hype, everybody, for the Oasis! Whoop, 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 whoop!
Oh, George is here.
Who?
George.
My George?
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Thank you for the cherries.
Oh, thank you for the cherries.
Hey, Soleil. Lil Frankie Jr.
Hey. I mean, shall we dilly-dally while we wait for people to get in?
Yeah. You want me to play some uke?
You can play some uke, or you can. I don't think I do. Play some uke, or I can sing a cappella. It don't matter.
Or what? Oh, Shady said yes. Thank you all for coming to the Oasis. Well, I guess it works out because Renee's not here yet.
She got a message, and I have just messaged her back.
Wait, she messaged?
Yeah, Jelly!
Yay, Jelly's here. What did she say?
She was like, I don't see the show on Everything Okay, and I just messaged her, say, yeah, we're on right now.
She probably didn't favorite this account. Like, I... Did she search for it?
I don't know. Do you want me to go?
Oh, there it is. I can't message her, so
Do you want me to go real quick?
yeah.
All
right, everyone. Thanks for joining the Oasis. We're having some technical difficulties, I guess, so I'm going to play some tunes until we situate it. My thing isn't loading. Hi, Jen Cactus. Frankie will be right back. Emoji, I hope you didn't start yet. All right, here's a broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't fight. Oh, thank you, Jen. The fighter, but I see it in you. She coming?
I messaged her and then sent the page. What day?
Okay.
But we'll see.
Broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so you can walk walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves, I'll rise up, I'll smother the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. And mountain, bring it to its feet. Mountains, and they'll rise up, eyes like the day, they'll rise up, they'll rise unafraid, they'll rise up, and they'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. And for that we have each other, getting young. And for that we have each other. We will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Whoa, we'll rise. We'll rise up, rise like the day, or rise up. In spite of the ache, I will rise, do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. Welcome, hey, Misfit! Renee is here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, James, what's up, Kenny? Welcome, welcome. Sorry about any confusion. Do you want to just get started? Hey, poet.
Everybody, welcome to
The Oasis.
Oh man, where's the gong?
Oh, I didn't know we were actually doing
Welcome
that.
to. Oh my God, what is that? The Oasis.
Oh. Welcome to the Oasis. Thank you for our bouncers that are here. Hey, CJ. Ow, ow. All right. So, Frankie, why don't you tell our viewers what the show is all about?
Guys, welcome to the Oasis, man. It's a whole vibe up in here for real. It's a nice place. We're going to have different people every single week. This week we have special guest, Misfit Renee, OG in the house, everybody. Misfit is our guest for tonight, and she has a very special treat for everybody here. And just it's a peaceful place. We're good vibes, guys, and thank you especially to the bouncers as well in here. You guys are special to us. Every week you guys come and help us out. So a special shout out to you guys.
Yes, thank you very much. So, Penny likes yummy treats. All right, so if Renee, you would like to request the box, we'll get you in here. We'll get started. A few more people should be coming in. Hi, welcome. How are you?
What's going on? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm hanging in there just to bug you out.
Well, thank you for being our special guest for the evening. So, I was gonna say how Frankie and I found you on the app, but how I found you on the app. I've been following you since I started, and I just thought you were like so cool, so down to earth. You do like tons of different things on the app. So you are very skilled with makeup.
Sometimes I have my moments.
So we're going to be getting to know Renee while she does like a makeup tutorial, I'd say, or
Kinda. I brought like my face paints and stuff, but I didn't know if you guys wanted me to do that or when you said makeup, like makeup. I'm like
whatever you want. All of your stuff is so cool. Like when you do like your different like special one, whatever you want.
Like I said.
Oh, okay. So Frankie you were battling someone and she saw you and she's loved you ever since. So whenever you want to get started, and I'm just gonna ask you a bunch of questions and yeah.
I want to hear the questions. I might save it for like next week, like makeup, just to kind of I'll come back next week and do something. I woke up this morning and I was feeling like garbage. So.
Oh, okay.
I didn't stream. I've been staying offline. I'm feeling dreadful. So
I'm sorry. Did you do you want to do another week or do you?
Well, no, I figured like if you guys had some questions, I was just gonna come the other week and whatever you guys want to do with me.
Okay.
That's
cool. All right, so I have that handy outline. Major OCD. So where are you from?
I'm from the little state of Delaware. It's like me and I don't know, like 4 other people. One of them happens to have their top badge on here, so.
Are you guys like from the same area?
Mm-hmm. We're like 5 minutes away from each other.
That's so cool. And how long have you been a streamer for?
I just had my 2-year anniversary.
Nice.
Had my 2-year.
What's your favorite part of streaming?
It's very unpredictable. Oh, I love that shit. You can like have like a shit week and then like you go on and everything changes within like the course of like 5 minutes. I love that.
Right. And when you usually stream during the day, right? Not usually at night.
Mm-hmm. I used to do it at night, but I'm getting too old for that shit.
I know if I'm on after 9, it's like, what are you doing here?
Attention goes out the window. Where all of a sudden, like, what?
So where can our viewers find you off of the app? You have your Instagram, right?
I have my Instagram. That's about it. I have my Instagram. That's all. Besides that, like, I used to be really big on like Facebook and all that shit. Just once upon a time, I had like a meeting and all this stuff. And this is all I do now.
Yeah, it's kind of. I feel like Instagram is probably like one of the easiest like ways for that people, especially like I'm sure I have a private Instagram. I don't know if you do. So like, your fans can find you on there and yeah.
I like to put up just stuff from I don't know. I used to always get comments back in the day, like when I was doing Facebook, like when I got big on there. because like I would post my screenshots, and like, I know people like always seem to like it, so I just kind of brought it over here. So now I just post screenshots of shit that happened in my chat, and
Yeah, there you
you know
go.
all that other stuff. Why not in DMs and
Right. Um, so maybe do you want to we could talk about your art. You could show us some of that. Yeah.
sure.
Cool. Which is so what hobbies, so you do makeup. I don't know if you do it as a hobby or you're just freaking awesome at it.
Something
So, and
stream sometimes.
yeah. And so and you like to paint. Is there any other hobbies that you have?
That pretty much covers all of that.
Those are like two really great hobbies.
Yeah, they definitely keep me busy. But hold on, I'll show you. This has been, I do paintings and then I just paint in general. This was my one that I finished this week. I was all excited. You finishing one that's crazy.
That's so cool. I like the shadow, like even though the lips are on a black canvas, like if they still look shadowed, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And then I tattoo too.
Nice.
Then like this is my my kitchen.
That's so nice.
I love art a lot. But yes, I just started tattooing like this last year or so.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome. Tattooing is hard, I hear. Kudos to you.
Well, I didn't say I was good at
it. Frankie says, "Let her know when you're doing her cover tat."
Yeah.
So how long have you been painting for?
A long time. My mom was a painter.
Nice.
And my sisters and all that stuff. Like it was my mom started taking classes down at Joann's.
Joanne Fabric?
Store.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That is so
yeah,
cool.
She started doing painting classes, but she always did like landscapes and teddy bears and shit like that.
Right.
You know, wasn't so much my thing.
So you have a crafty family. That's awesome. Do you have a favorite artist?
I like Degas, and I was gonna say, hold on here. Now that I have some art done by some very interesting people.
Wow, that is cool.
Well, this one's fusion art up here, which is like musical chairs for artists.
Right.
It's a lot of like these really big tattooed guys. I'll put in on one very feminine piece, so I like that. But this one was actually done by a guy named the Illustrated Penguin Boy.
Huh.
And there's all these different imposed faces. My house catches fire. This is one of the things that's he was born without arms. So if you look up his picture, he just has little nubs that stick out of his shoulder blades.
Wow.
So he made that. I booked a show with him. It's like 10 years ago now. I was a booking agent. I used to book nothing but local music and art shows and just all that sort of shit.
That's really cool. No, that's awesome. So who would you say inspires you most?
Me.
Yourself?
Yeah, why not?
That's an awesome answer.
There's
that
some,
is damn good answer.
Like I said, tattoo art is always a big thing because thank goodness it's not like a lot of times people think art as just it's like a camp, like it's just a mountain somewhere with like a happy tree on it. When I think that there's so many different levels to art,
right.
So many different levels. So and there's so many different mediums that you can have. So I'm actually taking a half a room in my house and making it a streaming room. And every backdrop that I have, like it's going to be interchangeable. Every backdrop that I have is going to be like a new, a new big canvas kind of. So that way I'll be able to switch. So yeah, my earphones aren't working and I don't know why.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, my earphones aren't working. I don't know why. They're about dead.
Oh.
So I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So if you could meet anyone in the entire world that's past or alive, who would it be?
Meet them or just go to dinner with them?
Either.
Either. Oh yeah, see that's a tough. See, I would totally love to go back to like Salem times, like when they did like the when they hung all the women, and actually met some of those. I really like history too, and for some reason that always stuck with me. That's a trip I take as constantly as I can to go to Salem. So
have you been to Salem?
Oh, so many times. So many times.
I haven't, and I really are you Wiccan? I think I heard you talking about it.
No, I just think I think religions are cool. Yeah. Like I think there's a lot of art in religion, so
Oh. Yeah.
I go out to dinner with Bugsy's brain. Yeah.
His name is Bugsy.
He sells its
Oh.
Yeah, that's my puppy.
He's so cute.
He's a good kid.
Aw, that's awesome. What is your favorite genre of music?
Metal and rock, definitely. I feel like Cookie can like answer any of these questions. Cookie is one of my bouncers, like one of my.
Welcome, Cookie. Thanks for being here. Yeah. That's awesome. We have a lot of musicians here in the stream. So we're loving this. Hey, darling. Whoa. Thank you.
I said it's funny because I actually I booked music for about 10 years, but I said I can barely hold a note when I speak, like let alone actually being able to play music. But I loved it. I always loved like working around like the local scene, and
right.
I booked a lot of crazy shows in my time.
That's awesome.
But so I mean that's the very first show I ever booked was actually a suspension show, where they put the meat hooks through their backs, and then I don't know, I just kind of I was booking 90 days worth of music a month. Yeah.
Wow.
I used to go work at I would go and I kind of started off promotional modeling, and then this is all when I was younger shit, but yeah. So burlesque and it's really crazy.
Yeah.
Just no joke. I never did it. I just booked that shit. That was my very first show. I thought that they would never book me again.
Did you
because
get to
I destroyed everything. I destroyed everything. Oh yeah, of course. They were my venues. So like I booked fetish shows. I booked, like I said, burlesque. That's how I booked Illustrated Penguin, because I booked a lot of side shows. There was one of the bars that I worked for was a sideshow themed bar. So it's definitely been an interesting life, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Definitely been an interesting one.
What do you think, Bugsy?
He says, I don't know. If there's snacks, I'm fine with it. He'll go to any show. He doesn't care. He just wants a snack.
Kenny says his old girlfriend was a burlesque performer of the year in Vegas. That's cool.
That's fucking cool. Of the year. I would love to go to that competition and just go see and just watch, because that's like the cream of the crop. Like that's like that's a big deal. So
what's her snap?
Johnny needs to see her OnlyFans for research purposes.
So what's your favorite food?
Like pizza.
Wait a second. Now, Delaware pizza?
I live not too far from Philly.
Oh, okay. You're good then. You're good.
Philly pizza isn't bad. Anything from Delaware, there's a chance that you're going to have like a third eye pop out of the middle of your forehead, and you're going to be like, fuck, I know I shouldn't.
Hey, no taxes on alcohol.
Right up water.
Oh, jeez.
Very true. We don't have any tax on anything.
Yeah, that's the plus.
No,
that is a plus.
Yeah, we don't have any sales tax on anything.
That's great.
I enjoy it.
Okay, cool. So I can ask you the makeup questions if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Jen.
Like I said, it's up to you. I'll be around next week too, so You know,
Okay.
don't feel like you need to rush or anything.
Okay.
I
Does anyone
suggested that gift. Just so you
Thank
know,
you.
suggested that, and I'm so happy that they kept it this year. It was here last year too.
Was it? That's awesome.
People were so pissed. It was great.
Does anyone in the stream have any questions for Renee? Or Ren, what do you prefer to be called? I should have asked you that first.
Any, as long as you're not throwing something at me while you call it. You know?
Anyone?
Does anybody have a question
You
for
guys are always
Bugsy?
asking questions. Come on.
No, they don't have any questions for me.
It's okay.
Does your dog do tricks? Yeah, he can swallow a whole hot dog without taking a bite.
It does take time to type. I apologize. Come on, Kenny. No, I don't know if you know Kenny, but he has the Music Box Showcase. It's that open mic on stage.
Gotcha.
All right, Cookie, then give us the dirt then. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Cookie knows a lot of shit about me. Did I draw any of my own tats? I have one on my lower leg that I drew. This was all just shit that I went and kind of got done.
Right.
But see, I'm making a sleeve of evil cupcakes too, so you know.
Sick. So
Why
are you practicing tattooing on yourself?
Yes.
Nice.
I mean,
How many
I figure
tattoos
it's better that than more than I can count. Probably about 60%.
That's cool. What is something about yourself that you would tell someone when you first meet them?
I don't know. Do people really do you ever introduce yourself and be like, hey, my name's Ren, or you wouldn't tell about yourself? I don't know. I mean, I'm really old. That's
No, you're
I'm
not.
really old.
No,
I'm totally old. I feel like I'm getting older. Every day, I'm like, oh. It could just be today too, because like I said, I don't feel very good. But I don't know. See, like I said, I wouldn't tell someone when she first meet them. But I'm a pretty open book. I don't understand how people do fake shit and why, because it just doesn't make sense to me.
That's why I love your stream so much, because you just you're so chill. Yeah, you're so chill. I love it. It's a yeah.
Talking to me about old? Yeah, I'm probably old. How old are you, Donnie? Okay, 56. Maybe you got me by a couple years. All right.
There was a 90-year-old singer/trumpet player on the showcase last night. His daughter showed Hawk. His daughter showed him how to use it. It was adorable. He was really good.
That is what's up. That's what's up. Good for him. 90. That's fucking. I've never been able to hold a note a day in my life, let alone actually perform anything.
Oh man.
He was great. That sounds fucking awesome.
It was cool. So, do we have any more questions? And I'll wait for you to type them in. Oh wait, I think we. What's your favorite food to eat after a long day?
Candy.
What's your go-to?
Yeah,
What's your favorite candy?
He's 90. That's fucking impressive. I like Tootsie Pops.
Really? That's so
yeah, but the problem is in the dog, yeah. This is what I do so I don't lose my voice all the time, and it still doesn't work. Really? This was full at one point. That I didn't know.
Wow. Wait, so those help you not to lose your voice?
Yeah. Yeah, anything that causes saliva, because when you first start Guilty Pleasure song to listen to, boy, that's a good one. I don't know that one. I like anything. I'm going through different I find that with music, just kind of with what I like to paint as, they always say about the different phases of music and art. I am going through a tones and I phase, and I admit it, and poor Cookie and everybody else that listens to it all the time. So guess what? I think she's got a very unique voice. And
who did you say? I'm sorry.
Tones and I, the chick from Australia, fucking love her. Good for her. Good for her. As if she doesn't have enough working against her just being from Australia. Everything down there will attack you.
That's awesome. Which
Yeah, I laugh a lot on my stream, and I like to make people laugh a lot. So if you don't, when I first started streaming, when I first started like going, okay, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do for a bit. I lost my voice all the time, and I still do. You know, I still lose it all the time. So when I'm not on stream, like the first thing I'm doing is like, you know, trying to, because it's what you got to do. If you're really, really talking, like some days it gets really, really busy on stream.
yeah,
And then by the time I get off there, I'm like,
that is true. It is a sign. It's a sign you're doing something right.
yeah, I would hope so. I don't understand how people can be streamers and not talk.
Yeah,
Like, you know, I mean, in that, like, when you think that conversation would be like the base of it.
definitely.
But so
For
I
sure.
said, just at the end of October have my tier top badge anniversary. So I've had the top badge
So,
for a bit
so
too.
have you been top badge for 2 years, or you've been a streamer for 2 years?
Well, I started streaming in July, and then my top badge anniversary is in October. So I started streaming, and then within like the first couple months of streaming, I got my top badge, and I've just had it ever since.
That's
You
crazy
know,
awesome. What's up, Yoda? That's
I've
see,
seen a
that's how
lot of
you
people come
know
and
that
go.
like you're freaking awesome. Because I
I've
know
seen a
people are trying.
lot of
They're
people come and go.
that's
Well,
that's
I kept saying on my stream originally, I said, they're not going to take me. I'm fucking nuts. They're not going to take me. And then they did. And then it was like, okay, well, I'll probably only have it for like a week. Yeah, that was also like, I actually, you know, for the people that say like you can't hit a million a week without diamond trading and whatnot, I said that was my very first time I'd ever heard a million diamond a week was this week. And there was not like a bit of it, like maybe like a couple thousand. Me and Diamond went back and forth because we like each other, but not to trade, just to kind of, hey, you're my friend.
right,
I'm your
right.
friend too. Cool, you know. So it was a really cool time. It was a good time. But I said so. Got my top edge when I came onto the site very very quickly. And no trending boost, no nothing. Just kind of came on and just started doing. And then yeah, and then it's just I don't know. It's just but I said it's definitely this definitely makes the time go by like
Yeah,
fast. There's not really anything to do in my area before Corona and all that shit, and now it's even worse in all of the little state of Delaware. So we don't really do, you know.
right.
But
I hear
so
you.
yeah, that's what I said. I can't believe I've had it this long. I've seen admins come and go. I've seen when I first got mine, you only needed to it's 200,000 was what the limit was to go on there. So I've known a lot of the people on here for a while.
Right,
You know?
right. That's really cool. It does.
And I
Kenny's
can't
right.
believe I
That's
managed to
good.
keep it this long.
I so
But I
when I
managed to.
asked you if you wanted to be on the show, you said you. What did you say that you were the band girl?
Yeah, well, no, I always like to call myself the bad kid.
Right. Well, when you said that, I thought you meant like musical band. I was like, yeah, I went to music
That
camp.
too. I feel like my form of band and like music camp would be
Yo, I hated music
like
camp. It was terrible.
band was not as sexy as American Pie would have you believe that it will
It
be.
was not. It was
Fucking
bad.
not at all. Cheerleading camp is also not as sexy as they make you think like it's gonna
Oh
be.
gosh, how was that?
That's just stupid. It's annoying. It was annoying. I mean, it's been 30 years since I was since I was that age, but I can just remember even then, like in my heyday of like jump out of the bed and don't need to drink coffee to do it, and like waking up to these little like girls that were like these size threes. They're like, "Good morning," and I'm like, "Oh."
Oh jeez.
So yeah, yeah, that's what I did once upon a time. In high school, like sports. You had to take a sport in my high school, and cheerleading was considered to be a sport.
I hear that. That's
So
true.
that's why I did that. Yeah, it
Oh, do
was
we
a
have
good
any
time
more
for me.
questions for Renee? I don't know if my. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a really good one. Is there any advice you'd give to new streamers?
Yeah. I do this. This is something that I keep off to the side. It's just an envelope. This is the best piece of advice I can give, like seriously. And it's just something that if you if you get to the point, like I think one of the biggest killers for new streamers, and even the big killer, I was talking to Lady Blue the other day, and she was saying, she's like, anytime it gets quiet in my stream, my brain bugs out. Well, when you're used to it being really busy, then and you kind of like, when you feel like you have to say something, then people typically tend to say less. This is just like a little list that I keep next to me of anything that I might want to touch on, anything that I might want to talk about while I'm on stream. But the way that you do it is you just sit next to it, so that way you can look down, like, and nobody will even say, oh, thanks for coming in, guys. If you want to come talk to me, you're more than welcome to come and talk to me. By the way, don't forget to hit that favorite button on me. Like, it makes it more sound more fluid.
Right.
But then anytime, like, your brain wants to go to that spot of, oh, shit, nobody's talking, what do I do now?
Yeah.
You can kind of just look down and kind of peruse this list again and go, oh, right. I didn't talk about that yet. Okay. Like sometimes just for me, it helps me kind of organize my thoughts.
That's really good advice. When it gets dead in the room, keep it going.
Yeah. And the thing with having a top badge that I've noticed, and I noticed this within like my first week or so, like everybody's like, oh, it's so great to be top badge. And it's lots of fun. The problem is we get more trolls than normal people do. So if you have like if your fortitude is not necessarily strong, it doesn't take a lot to like not, I used to have where they used to joke with me and call it the morning news counting, like just because I would look down, I'd be like, all right, don't forget. Number one top, and when I started streaming too, we didn't have battles, we didn't have the deep box, we didn't have much anything. We had hearts, we had gifts. So it's like I forget that the battles are even there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I like to talk shit. Talking shit's like my favorite thing in the world.
That's amazing. So speaking of favoriting, be sure to favorite Misfit Renee, please. I don't think I said it in the beginning, but be sure to if you haven't already.
That.
So during the day, would you say like Monday through Friday? I'm sorry, I missed it. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I normally do make an example out of them trolls. That's what I'm saying. But no, I stream probably about 7 days a week.
Okay.
During the day.
Cool.
Except for today. Today I took day off. So. Yeah.
92K on Faves. Holy shit. Excuse my language, everyone.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, it's
Mazel tov.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, it's been a lot. Like I said, it's been 2 years, so hopefully it'll be.
That's amazing.
I don't know.
Well, I can honestly say.
Have you guys seen anybody with more faves? Just out of curiosity.
No, I don't think so. I can honestly say
Holly might have more than me.
You're probably my favorite top badge on the app. For sure.
When I'm up,
100%.
I feel like crap today. Oh my god. Definitely feel like crap today. So
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll wrap this up. I'm okay, so yes, I do have an outline, people. Sorry. This is only our second episode. So, we're trying to, but yeah, so people can find you on Instagram if they'd like. And yeah,
those are both up in my bio. Anybody can add me. I don't see how people read messages on here and like go back and forth. Like,
right.
People like find a time for that shit. Like,
right. Well, before you go, everyone make sure you favorite Misfit Renee, and we are very happy to have had you. And this is something from Frankie and I.
Yeah.
For being here. We appreciate you. And thank you.
This will give you anxiety.
It does. I wish I just spun a dragon on you. Like, holy crap, that would have been amazing.
I wish you had too. Damn.
Thank you so much for being here. And hopefully,
guys.
Oh wait, I forgot the applause. Don't go.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Thank you so much. I fangirled. Ah,
Thank you,
thank you
Misfits, so
so much.
much.
Seriously. All right, so Frankie, Lil Frankie Jr.
Me.
When is our show gonna be? When is our show?
Every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific Time, which is in the middle, whatever time that zone that is.
Right.
It's 5 p.m. Okay, whatever one's in the middle, whichever one that is 5 o'clock. Okay.
You can find us. I am on Instagram. It is meet me _ohey91, and Frankie's is
Lil Frankie Jr. _ the third.
right. And if you'd like to be a guest in an upcoming show, please shoot us a message on this account or on our personal Instagrams. We do have we have January and February filled. So, but, there's always changes and things like that. So just let us know. Next Friday, we have Steve T, who is a host of the Music Box Showcase, a co-host, well, one of the hosts. So he'll be here. Thank you to our bouncers.
That fool sucks.
We're very excited.
I told him if he doesn't play the pot, I don't love him no more.
I know. He's gonna be playing playing different percussion instruments. I'm sure he'll play some set in there. Thank you to our bouncers. Moji J, thank you for recording.
That's my wifey.
This episode.
Fucking
Who, me?
no, no, Steve. Steve.
But yeah.
Get your hands off Steve T. See, I told you, Steve.
Kenny is gonna marry us and divorce us.
When Steve was on vacay, I thought they broke up. I thought we broke up.
Honestly, felt like a part of all of us were not here.
Right?
Right, also,
when Steve was there.
I'd also just like to mention, I don't know if Johnny O'Boy is here still, but he is Poet. What about me, Poet? Yo, Poet, when you're not around, Frankie, Poet loves me.
It's not, I didn't do nothing.
So Johnny Boy has a show coming up. It is called Pyramid, and it is it's a music contest, I'd say. You want to put out the information in the comments real quick?
A what? Right? A what? Johnny O'Boy, type faster. Type faster.
I'm
faster.
sorry I asked everyone's questions.
We are going to follow the Oasis.
Yes, so Fridays at 8 p.m. Starting January 8th.
Woo!
Yep. And that's going to be and it's a contest.
Outside of the circle. Me too, Kenny. Me too. 3 musicians per week.
I don't know if he asked me or not to be one.
He didn't ask me. I don't want to anyway, Johnny O'Boy.
All right. So should we wrap? Do you want to wrap this up a little early, or should I play a tune? What do you want me to do?
That's up to you. I think everybody wants to hear Oh Hey play a tune.
Well, my Wi-Fi is down, and on my iPad, only 6 songs are saved. I don't know why, because I thought I had the membership where it saves it, but clearly I was mistaken. All right. Yep. Nope. Still not there. Okay. Can't Help Falling in Love. Frankie, you're going to pick. Can't Help Falling in Love. Dancing on My Own. Grow Old with You. Happy Birthday. Lost Boy. Say You Won't Let Go. Someone Like You. The Only Exception.
The Only Exception.
Okay. Both of you are not only welcome. I expect you to appear.
Oh,
poetry.
is that a demand, sir? I don't take well to authority.
So, I spoke to Kenny earlier today. Him and Kip were Kip. My significant other's cat's name is Kip. Him and Kit were setting up for Vibes to record or something, and I was talking to them in the guest box, and I was like, I can't write poetry or songs, and he was like, and we were talking about it, and I was like, no, you know what? I wrote a badass poem in 11th grade. I don't remember it. It was like, the boy walks down the street, marching to the drum, or marching to the beat of his drum. It was one of those rhythmic poems.
Yes!
When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that I promised I'd never sing a love that does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. Level up, Jen Captain.
Level up!
The only exception. Yeah, I know somewhere deep in my soul love never lasts, and we gotta find other ways to make it alone or keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. And up until now I had sworn to myself that I'm content with loneliness. You, the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. Got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. Whoa, you are the only exception. 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 And I'm on my way to believing. Oh, and I'm on my way to believing.
Woo! Ow, ow, ow!
These strings need to be broken in more. All right, Frankie, what do you want to do? Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much.
Am I spitting bars? Am I spitting bars?
Yeah, I didn't know if you were able to right now or not.
I can. I mean, I can't do that song. Oh, all right. I can't do that song, but I can do it.
You know who?
It's the Snowfall. What are you talking about?
Let the snow fall.
Thank you. Oh, snap.
Oh my God, Wifey! Wifey!
Wait. Did our account just level up?
What?
Did our account? Oh, that's awesome.
Congrats, 3!
Thank you.
Wifey!
All right, go for it, Frankie. Look,
Let's
right.
see. Let's see. Let's
Wait,
see.
let me get you in the big box.
Let's see. Let's see. So you can see how ugly my hair looks right now. Damn, this shit wild. Y'all didn't tell me. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta remember how it goes. Wow, total brain fart. See what happens when you put me in the big box? I just get all like flustered and just um I really can't think of how it goes. I haven't.
Excuse me. So do
Alright,
something.
I got it. I got it.
Wait, can I put you back on big?
Fine.
Okay.
If you think you got one over me, you need to rehash. Remember, you walked in the door, I had your share packed. If you think shit's the same, then you gon' get smacked. And don't come with that bullshit, baby, don't want you back. If you think you got one over me, you need to rehash. Remember, you walked in the door, I had your share packed. If you think shit's the same, then you gon' get smacked. And don't come with that bullshit, baby, don't want you back. But I ask for a savior, cause no one can save ya. Put a gun to your brain, but the odds be in your favor. I'm all about love, I'm not one to be a hater. But if you gon' throw the dirt, then I'ma turn into a traitor. A ranger's hard to hunt, cause words you keep spitting just keep on falling apart. Once the words come out, the bullshit will stop. You should've just told the truth from the start. Should've just told the truth from the start. So if you think you got one over me, you need to rehash. Remember, you walked in the door, I had your shit packed. If you think shit's the same, then you gon' get smacked. And don't come with that bullshit, baby, don't want you back. If you think you got one over me, you need to rehash. Remember, you walked in the door, I had your shit packed. If you think shit's the same, then you gon' get smacked. And don't come with that bullshit, baby, don't want you back. Remember when you had them hands around my neck? Told me quit finding and my eyes rolled back. Wait until I came to so them charges wouldn't tack. And you thought that this wasn't how I was gonna react. See the differences? You coming with the lies and the differences. I'm still on your mind and I wanna beat your ass, but my mama raised me right, so I'll say a prayer for you. God bless and good night. So if you think you got one over me, you need to rehash. Remember, you walked in the door, I had your shit packed. If you think shit's the same, then you gon' get smacked. And don't come with that bullshit, baby, don't want you back. If you think you got one over me, you need to rehash. Remember, you walked in the door, I had your shit packed. If you think shit's the same, then you gon' get smacked. And don't come with that bullshit, baby, don't want you back. Yeah, yeah. Don't run and tell your friends that Lil Frankie Jr. murdered the track.
Wait, is that yours?
Yeah, I wrote that. That was yeah, so my first ever like actual like physical abusive relationship, my ex choked me out to the point where I watched my own eyes roll into the back of my head. So I wrote that about him because the next day he came to my house, I fucking had all his shit packed by the door, and I'm like, you don't know, I'm done. Like, you don't owe me no more. There is no, go, get the fuck out. See ya. So that's where that sprung from.
So, how do you come up with things? Like, how do you come up with... I swear I have like a mental block. Like, I don't get emotional when I listen to certain things. Today I actually did. I was playing a song on my stream, and I always sing it to my sister, and when I sing it on my stream, I say, hey, this is for I sing this for my sister because it makes me think of her. I started crying, so I ended my stream, but that doesn't usually happen to me. Like, I when I listen to music and I sing it the way I do, it's because that's how it's sung. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
I get you. It for me, like my music, I'm like it's one of those things that, like, as a musician, you kind of just you feel it, and when you feel it, I mean, yeah, personal experience is definitely a big key, and when you get inspired just by a feeling, like a lot of my songs were like some bullshit situations that I really couldn't, like, I didn't know how else to kind of handle it but to put it towards music. And when you just get that like kind of inspiring like kind of like feeling, you that it just goes on and it's like your hand writes for you kind of thing. I've had times where I've sat and I still have music that's unfinished because it's just nothing more I feel like I could do to it, and it's just not worth, but that doesn't mean later in time I won't, find something or go through something that's like, oh shit, like, this is real shit. I should put this to this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, but I go through things, I just don't write them down. Maybe, no, you know what? Maybe, should I say it here? Emoji.
But it's not. It's not like, I mean, for me personally, because everybody's different. Everybody writes music different. Everybody goes through and feels music differently. And like for me personally, like the song I wrote about my dad, like I wrote that in 20 minutes. Why? Because I was feeling everything that went down on that paper. And it's like if you truly feel it, it just comes to you, and it's not words that, like I said, your hand writes that for you. It's the feeling and the passion that goes into those words. There are sometimes, like I said, I'm sitting down and I'm looking at a page for 3-4 days. Like, how can I do this? How can I do this? I sit down with my music manager, wifey, Jen Cactus, and I'm like, yo, wifey, what you think of this? And she'll be like, yo, pick up your guitar, do a little something, something, do that, and then bam, bam, and then boom, got a song. You all want to know why I sing at the end of that the song about my dad? Because wifey was like, you got to add a little something, some little flavor in there. And then I did it back for her again, and she was like, that did it. Yep.
So maybe
it's just
maybe I should sit down with a piece of paper.
If you're not feeling it, you won't be. I mean, again, this is just me. Everybody's different. That might work for you. You can try. Like, you know what I mean?
I think I'm scared. The last time I sat down with a piece of paper wasn't for good reason.
I feel you. I feel you though.
But I'll give it a whirl.
I always write my music before I write the melody. For me personally, it's easier because when you're writing your song, you already kind of have what you want in your head. And like, once you pick up your uke and you put some chords to it, you can rearrange it how you like it. You know what I mean?
Right. Sorry, we're not having guests on this episode. I mean, it's planned out certainly. So, all right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Thank you. So we will be on next Friday at 7 with Steve T.
Steve motherfucking T.
Yep. Oh wait. Oh, I can't. Oh, you're on your phone too. I'll have to show them the Christmas card next week.
Put it as a profile picture. Yo. Put it as a profile picture for the holiday seasons.
Did you get any screenshots during the show?
No, was I supposed to?
I forgot to ask you.
Fuck.
All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week at 7 p.m. Eastern. What? Oh, hey, 91 and Lil Frankie Jr. out. Thank you all so much.